Michelle with Mishelly Loves Books. Welcome back to my channel. It's time for 7 on Sundays. Today's prompt is great cover changes. Last week I didn't do the prompt, but last week's prompt was 7 bad cover changes. I still really like the prompt, so I think that one day I really want to revisit this. But in short, as a general rule, I really hate movie covers, especially when you're interested in reading a book before you see the movie, and for the same reason that I hate models on the cover. I think it really just ruins the reader's imagination of what the characters would look like as they read the book. I also feel like it's really not creative and sometimes it's kind of tacky. But back to today's prompt. Today's prompt is great cover changes. The first one is the Harry Potter house editions. Donald actually got me one. He got me this one. Is the third one in the series. It's Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Anyways, I also believe that this one is the UK edition. It has the like red and blue. I know that there's a lot of different options. Some of them have an all blue cover and some of them have just all blue pages. But I personally love this. I love the mostly black with the blue and the yellow gold. I love that they cater to us fans who are so proud of our own sorting and the house that we would belong to if we went to Hogwarts. It's fun to have tokens of our house pride. So obviously, I'm a Ravenclaw. The next great cover changes are the Harry Potter illustrated editions. These are super giant books, but they are absolutely beautiful. The illustrations are just so beautiful. I checked out the first one from the library. My library does carry it, so it's really exciting. And I think reading them through the illustrated editions would be a really fun new way to read the series if you're doing a reread. The third one is the Twilight Saga White Edition. They're just so beautiful and you just can't go wrong with white. I personally don't think that I would buy them even though they are stunning. I already have the original covers all in hardbacks and I'm totally cool with that. I think that the Throne of Glass series has an all white edition as well. And the box set still has 2 books that stand out like a sore thumb. They just look odd and I just feel like it was a poor choice. The fourth one is the Lunar Chronicles. Now there's nothing wrong with the original covers. I have the whole set with all the original covers. If I was put in front of both sets and given a choice, it would be a really difficult choice. But the new covers they're so colorful and edgy. The illustrations are really cool. For my personal aesthetic though, I do like the mostly black covers. The fifth one is the Immortal Instruments. They also did the Infernal Devices like this. I have some of them. It's just so great that if you have the whole set sitting on your shelf, that it makes like a whole scene. I think they did a Harry Potter set like this as well, but it was in color, didn't they? Anyway, I particularly like the ones with the gold detail. They actually have the Dark Artifices like these as well. But here's one of the ones that I own. I don't want to grab them all. Still, the front cover of the book still isn't great, but the spines are beautiful. And see how this has like gold detail around right here? There's actually a set that are the exact same, but they don't have the gold detail. And I didn't realize that. My husband actually tried to surprise me and get me like the whole set of the Immortal Instruments. And then I noticed that they look the same, but there wasn't the gold detail. And I ended up having him sent back because technically I own all the books. They're just kind of hodgepodge. But it was really hard because I was like, wow, I could have the whole set and they look beautiful. But they didn't have the gold detail. And I was like, if I'm going to spend the money to get the whole set, I want this. So yeah, I went ahead and sent them back and I don't really have any future plans to get the whole set, like unless I find the thrift books. I don't know why they didn't just put them all with the gold detail, but the sixth one is City of Bones, the movie cover. Now this one is the exception to the rule on movie covers because like it is beautiful and there's no like cheesy actors on it or models on it. So, and lastly are collector's editions. When you open them, they have like really fancy paper. Some of them, I've seen some of them when you open them and see, but not all of them. And I don't actually own any collector's edition. Plus they have illustrations and they just, all around they're just really, really nice. Especially the Game of Thrones collector's edition. I didn't even know that these existed until today. I would likely never own these. I think there's 2 books in this set and they are $200. I don't think I would own them. But it's beautiful. I have left the link to the website below in the description box because you really have to go and just check out the website. There's a lot more pictures on there of what they look like. They've even illustrated the inside of the box. They went all out on this set, and there's a video to Jonathan Burton who did the illustrations. So I really suggest going and just taking a peek at that website. It's just beautiful. So yeah, that concludes this 7 on Sunday prompt. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.